I press it back from the window a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. All right. Well, we are live. See if anybody comes in. I am making tomato paste. So it is on the stove, and while I'm doing that, I thought I would chit chat with you guys a little bit. Okay, didn't need that as much as I thought I did. All right, it didn't help. Hey, Sandy, welcome. I am making tomato paste. So while it's on the stove cooking down a little bit, I thought I would go ahead and go live and see if anybody had any questions today or anything they wanted to talk about. I can actually put the link in here. If anybody wants to come up, there's the link. You're making pumpkin pie. Oh, that sounds good. I saw something today about pumpkin pie, and it was a crustless pumpkin pie, and it was really good. Really good. I have some butternut squash or blue Hubbard squash, and I have about 4 1-gallon bags that I need to figure out something to do with. Hey, Gil, there's a link if you want to come up. Hi, Troy Sutton. I've never seen you before. Thank you so much for coming in. So I am just making tomato paste, and while it is on the stove going over there for me to can later, I thought I would go live for a little bit and see if anybody had any canning questions today. So my lighting is bad. I need to put a curtain on that window. Trying out the new mic. I got this from Temu, actually, for like $9. Came with a stand, the screen, this piece here, and the big arm and stuff. Yes, butternut squash makes the best pumpkin pie. Pumpkin, like from the store, does not actually have what we think of as pie pumpkins in it. Oh, there's Gil. Yay. Pie pumpkins in it. It actually has a lot of other squash in it. So butternut and blue Hubbard would be really good in a pumpkin pie. So.
Mute something here in the background here. There we go. I'm going this way right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I moved StreamYard over onto this monitor over here because on this monitor and this monitor, I just set up tonight's Tactical Tuesday live. I set up the Midnight Ride on Thursday. I set up Survival Saturday. Then I'm going to set up Friday on the Homestead, and then Monday night one for us, which was canning for the elderly.
Yes. I've been doing a lot of that lately, so that's a great topic. My sister-in-law is in her 70s, and I've come back to the family compound. We have a family compound too, Gil. This is my parents' original 80 acres. And each of the kids got 20 except for me. And then our church has an acre here on this. Some of it was sold off. So
what did you do to not get 20 acres? No, you don't have to tell me.
I got born last. That's what I did. So my parents sold the portion when I was 3 years old that was theirs. So I don't have a portion, but that's okay. So I'm back out here. I just came from my sister. My sister lives here. My sister-in-law, we have our church, my sister-in-law, my sister, 2 parcels that were divided off when my parents sold it when I was 3 years old. My brother and my sister-in-law now have a piece, and my nephew has a piece. And then my nephew's in-laws have the corner piece. So it's all one big family. out here. And then my ex-husband lives a mile down the road, the other way.
Okay, I see Daniel coming over, sneaking over. He'll be coming in here in a minute.
You got the camera on him.
And
So
no, I have the window open here. I have the blinds open, and he just went walking right on by.
Well, you do have the best snacks there, Grandpa.
Oh, yeah, I got bacon and
No
bacon
sad,
straws, chips, bacon, bologna sandwiches, bacon, fruit snacks, bacon.
Oh, and those Tortino's pizzas. There's 4 in the freezer. We talked about that last night.
Got the pizzas, but generally with those, I stock those here until I get a gas stove installed here. That's for emergencies for across the street. My daughter needs. Oh, I'm out of pizza. You know, all right, here's a box. And now I rotate that.
Yeah, it's a long hike to town for you. A good sized town.
Yeah, it's to get to Costco is 28 minutes.
Yeah. That's about what it is here to get to Sam's Club. Is about 30 minutes to Sam's Club.
Sam's Club is only about 19 minutes.
Okay. So my son is addicted to Sam's Club, the pizza meal deal and the pretzel meal deal. So he and I can go in there and the two of us can get a large fountain pop and 2 slices of pizza for like under $2.
Yeah.
And then he gets the pretzels. He's a little cheap, more expensive. Winds up being about $8. And I see Tammy Harder came in and Penny Ortiz came in. Thank you. So Sandy was asking about the directions for the tomato paste. I'm going to do a video. I should go, while you're here right now, I should go check it, stir it. I froze my tomatoes. I just cut the core end, froze them. So I just squeezed them out of the skins now that I've defrosted them. And they're on the stove cooking down, but they're Romas and they're pretty meaty. They're not going to need much time. So I took all the water out of the package. So they've already had most of the water taken out of them. This is the beauty of this, freezing them first for things that I want, like pizza sauce and now the tomato paste. Let me go get the book. I'll be right back and I'll give you the recipe.
Yeah, one of the things I froze. It's throwing me off here because I got StreamYard over there, not right here in front of me. One of the things that I did last night, I put a 10-pound chub of hamburger into the crock pot. It fit all in one crock pot. I put in 2 quarts of beef broth and 30 tablespoons of taco seasoning, because the recipe says 3 tablespoons per pound. I should have done 4 tablespoons per pound, made it a little more richer. But it's sitting in there. It's cooling down now. It's been cooling down. I turned it off at 7:30 this morning when I woke up. So it was on low all night long. I took my thermal infrared heater on it. Ooh, 183 degrees. It's good. Everything's good.
Those come in handy.
Yeah. The thing is, the consistency of it reminds me of the Taco Bell taco meat.
Oh, okay.
So it's nice, small, which means it should work good for making quesadillas and sprinkling some of it in the cheese quesadilla for Eli, who is very picky about what goes in his quesadillas. However, if he sees me sprinkling the Tabasco Chipotle sauce on it, he'll snarf it. He loves that hot sauce.
Nice. So this recipe that I'm doing comes from the all-new Ball Book of Canning. It's the great big thick one. I just did a review on it. And it's page 206. Roasted tomato sauce. And it makes about 4 of the 4-ounce jars. So,
Cool.
Oops, I got one here. Ready to go. So it's this little tiny jelly jar, which is perfect size for tomato paste. It's 12 pounds of plum tomatoes, halved, salt, and citric acid or lemon juice. I'm using lemon juice. And you roast them in the oven at 350, and then you squeeze out all that. But I skipped that step because I did the freezer step. And then I am just bringing them up on the stovetop to temperature because I've already taken all the water out of them. And then I'll add the salt, and I'm going to run it through a stick blender. And as soon as it's to the desired thickness, I'm going to can it, and it should be 40-minute process in a water bath canner. So that is the recipe, and I will put it in the video I'm doing on it. So
Cool. Excellent.
yeah.
All right.
So that's actually relatively, it's a lot quicker doing it this way, freezing it first. Because I've skipped that whole oven time. So.
Oh, okay. I just loaded up another short. Your prep for the day short on water bottles / flasks.
Oh, nice.
I talked about going in using one of these steel flasks instead of the plastic bottles, which release is scary. The amount of people using plastic bottles and other plastic stuff, the average person gets in a month a credit card's worth of microplastics in their body ingested. And so I just uploaded it, and I saved, and it says put it on Facebook. So I put it on the Gray Man Prepping Facebook. As I scroll down to find, so I can do the real portion of it. What pops up in front of me? Something that Danny is going to love in there. Ethos Equestrian, Idaho Falls, intro lessons, just $40.
Oh, that would be so cool, Gil.
Yes, Grant, especially for Danny and Oliver, the youngest one. Oliver's the youngest. Danny is just turned. Let me check the date here. He just turned 6 in October, and he wants to ride horse. I mean, he wants to be a cowboy. I mean, he'll come over here wearing the cowboy boots, and his cowboy hat, and he's got a dress cowboy shirt. He'll put it on. Now he has suspenders to go on too. But yeah, this is one I'm going to. Actually, this is going to be one of the. I just
read an article, and I got to find it.
And this is going to be one of the few ad ones I'm going to save here. Let's see what it did. Okay, I'll actually just an ad. I can't save it, but can I? Oh, I know what I'll do is I will share it with my wife and my daughter. Come on, where's Megan? There it is. Boom. And for Jamie and Olive Oliver. There we go. Boom. There. Yep. That way it's on and it's saved in my messenger, so I can always go back and see the ad. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know why Facebook is putting out so many stupid recommendations and ads when I said not to do it, and they're not following their own procedures and stuff. Block all these stupid things.
I had something here, and I saw it on my sister's computer, and now I can't find it in here. But one of my ancestors wrote a book about cowboying in Southern California. and Horse Thieves. And I'm like, oh, Gil probably knows that book, but I can't find it now.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Tammy, for that
Hi,
reel
Sandra.
you shared, because that gets me into the reel section now. The one on the from Dr.
Good.
Clinton on the fire, the campfire, which is really cool.
And then Sandra Bolmer's here. Thank you, Sandra. Kevin from Tuber Chat is in here. Thank you so much, Kevin. If you are not following Kevin's channel and you are a new channel and you're trying to grow, you need to be over there like really soon. He does so much promoting of channels in our community. You really need to go over and be a member of his channel. So if you're trying to grow your channel, that is the place to be.
Yeah, I just gotta wait for it to load.
Yeah, this is not like the Ball Blue book. This is the canning book. It's a different. It's a big recipe book, not the Ball Blue book. It's just a little bit different.
Oh, that's fine.
I had to turn them down. My gas stove is either even on low, it's way too high. So, but they are almost to the paste consistency right now. And then I'll get them in the jars, get some salt in them, get them in the jars. And I am excited to have my own tomato paste on the shelf. I have so much stuff. Ooh, I need to check this just a second.
Things are just here.
Okay, well that was cool. I just got my invite to the summit, so yay. So that's cool. I'm excited. That just came in, so I'm getting on the schedule. What is Penny saying here? Sourdough pumpkin bread. Oh, that sounds really good. I have been on a bread kick. I haven't released the video to everybody yet. It's in the members only, but I found a $300 bread food processor that's specifically for mixing dough. It's by Nutrimil at a thrift store for $34.99. And it's a $299 machine, not $299.99. So I am excited. I've used it. All right, I gotta think of. I'm sorry. They're scheduled. I gotta decide what to do. I think I'll do.
Oh well. Okay, published. There it went. Finally loaded. Now I can get back to the center screen here with StreamYard. There we go. Come over here. And now, there we go. I can comment with everybody.
Sorry, I'm distracted. I got that text. I had no idea that was coming today. So they
Yeah.
want me to decide what I'm making at the food summit. So that is coming up. I got this thing right here. Oh, in June. Get the dates down here. I'll be there the whole week, but it is the 18th and 19th of June. It's a Wednesday and Thursday of June. So, oops. So, procrastinating. I need to get a sourdough starter going again. I don't have a sourdough starter, but I was really excited. All right.
Actually, I'm going to go get something. I'm going to bring it in here for you.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm so distracted. I'm thinking of three things. Oh, pumpkin French toast. Oh my goodness, that sounds so good. Oh, that sounds so good. Yeah, we were talking the other day, and somebody asked me what if there was something that I didn't do or didn't do really well, and I was saying that sandwich loaf bread is something that I've never been able to master. I always wind up with bricks, and so I saw this mixer, and I was so excited because this mixer, I thought it was a Nutrimil food grain grinder mill. So I thought it was one of those. So as soon as I saw the name Nutrimil on it, I grabbed it, ran with it, or hugged it, and ran with it all the way over to get a cart because I didn't even get a cart. I wasn't planning on buying anything. I was just killing some time in town. And I put it in the cart, and as I looked down in the cart, I realized it has like a whip, and it has a dough hook, and it has a stainless steel bowl, and all of these things in there. And I'm like, so it came with the ice cream maker. It came with the dough hook. It came with the butter whip for like whipping butter or frosting. It didn't come with the cookie hooks. I got to order those. It didn't come with the lid for the ice cream maker. But this is actually a food processor, like in place of like a KitchenAid. But it's on the engine and the mechanisms is all underneath. And it's really like 12 inches wide by 12 inches deep by like 24 inches tall. So it fits underneath even my daughter's apartment cabinets in her apartment, in her kitchen, her tiny little kitchen. And so it's very, very compact. It's I'll have to bring it home and compare it to the KitchenAid that we have. But it's tiny, but it's got a bigger engine. So it can do 34 dozen cookies in one bowl. So it can hold a whole lot. Ooh.
So this
Oh,
is
now
this
you're
is
making me want tacos. It's Taco Tuesday.
this is about 6 pounds worth. I still have 4 more pounds in the crock pot. And I got it tilted down, pulled up the side. So it's draining everything down to the side so I can ladle out all the fat and stuff out of it. And so this stuff here is yeah. This will also make good burrito filling too. Mix a little bit of refried beans in with some of it, and yeah.
Oh yes, yes, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds really good. You're making me hungry. I had lunch too, and I'm still hungry. Wow. Oh, Penny, I would love that. My email is rebelcanners@gmail.com. I would absolutely love it. It is not something I've been able to really make yet. But I think this mixer is designed to mix freshly ground flour that's heavier. so that I can use the einkorn and the spelt and stuff like that, as well as the bread flours that I buy at the store. And so um, when I did a test of 2 loaves. I can do 6 loaves at a time in there. And I did a test run with the 2 loaf recipe from Nutramil, and that recipe turned out really good. It's not as light and fluffy, but I know what I did wrong. All of my milk and my butter were straight out of the refrigerator, and they didn't warm up first. So next time I'm going to warm them up. Oh, Tammy Harder is also thinking about Mexican food. It is Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
Sandy wants to know, what seasoning did you use, Bill?
I was trying to make sure I got the correct spelling, and drop it in there. And yeah, so it's the McCormick's taco seasoning, the big 24-ounce one. So I had to put, because this was 10 pounds, so I put 30 tablespoons in, 3 per pound. Per the recipe, I should have gone with 4. It's good. It's still good. Yes, it's good. I'm eating it here. And this is one of those 10-pound chubs, about that big around and about that long, from Sam's Club. And yeah, actually, I think the next time I actually it's turning out okay. So I may go ahead and do a full 10 pounds in the crock pot. I was thinking about, for mixing it and stuff, it was, it'd be easier just to put 5 pounds in there, but my crock pot still had that much of headspace after it had all the liquid and everything in it. So but,
all right.
I'll put your, okay, so it's Rebel CA. At gmail.com. All right, so there's her email address, Penny.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once.
Yeah, it's one of those times where, yeah. In a little bit here, I got to go over to the Hard Times mini mart and gas station and fill up my propane tanks, so I can use that sucker tomorrow to can a lot of this taco seasoning meat, because I got 4 more 10-pound chubs to do in the next week or 2.
Oh. And then Tammy was thinking about her tomatoes. Yeah, I'm trying to get all of mine out of the freezer. In fact, they're not all in my freezer. Some were in my daughter's freezer, and they had to defrost it, so they sent it to my son's freezer. And so they're even farther the other side of town. So, and I don't see my son very often, so now I'm like trying to get all of it back so I can get them done. So I got the ones that are here done now with this batch. This is the last of the ones here. But I also have a 1-gallon bag of peppers. And so I need the other tomatoes to do unstuffed pepper soup. I have hamburger frozen. I have green peppers chopped and frozen. I have onions chopped and frozen. And all I'm missing are my tomatoes from the other freezer. So it takes so long. Penny said thank you, Gil.
Yeah, I saw it. Now that I'm out uploading another one of the other videos.
Okay. Oh, so sorry, I'm trying to answer questions as I'm about my plans here. So
Well, I'm going to wind up having for lunch is going to be just be snacking here on the taco meat.
well, I'm not snacking on my tomatoes, or I won't have any left. My mom would eat stewed tomatoes, but I'm not a big stewed tomato person. So I got to get my four little jars and find my superb lids. Got a whole pack of them here somewhere. So
Well, all right. So Sandy found her pumpkin pie, that pumpkin pie in her freezer.
oh yes. So
Ooh.
I figured out, oh, that's what I did. I did spice cider. So that's what I did. I was trying to figure out what else I did. Yeah. So
Yeah, the what Tammy said, what
two
Tammy Harder
stainless
said
steel
about
bread pans from Amazon. They should be here tomorrow. Yeah. I'd love to be able to make like a French loaf of the French bread baguettes, but you have to have the special pans for those. So.
Let's see. Oh, you are.
But I'm working on my bread making skills because the other day they were all telling me I needed to work on my bread making skills, so I'm working on it.
So
anyway, so I'm excited. So I will definitely be at the Food Independent Summit this summer. I'm on the schedule, and we're figuring it out. So
cool.
That'll be exciting. I think my internet's going in and out. We keep getting little things. Oh, but
this is for
anyway,
something to share down below there. I'm not sure you can share the screen easily or not.
Oh, sorry.
So this is the Tammy Harder. This is the Encorn flour that you can get off of Amazon. You see, I bought it back in August, and my daughter's using it right now. So yeah, and this here was the 120 ounce, sorry, 160 ounce was $46. But you can get some other sizes, other ones around here, different ones and everything. And what is it? You can get the 3-pack, or you can get the 4-pack and stuff. So, but yeah, that's a lot healthier than the Pillsbury all-purpose flour you get at the store. A lot healthier. Go ahead and stop sharing. Ooh, there it goes. Ooh, pumpkin pie out and sourdough now in the oven. Woohoo!
Hang on just a second. I've got to answer this or he'll keep calling. It's my son. I'm okay. Well, I'm in a live, so I will talk to you when you get home. Bye.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. But Mom, you got to talk to me now. I'm your favorite son.
Yeah, I know. He's like driving me crazy.
Yeah.
You're
on a laptop.
I know. Now? I don't need like a Life 360. Yes, I'm on the Red Baron, but I have this, so you can't hear the noise from it. I hope.
I can't hear it. That's what I was wondering. I go, did you get the new laptop?
So
You're not on your phone because you're using your
no,
phone.
but I need to order it. It's on my list. It's on my no, it's on my to-do list.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for one again, and I'll order it. I'm ready. I'm ready to make the commitment.
Right, give me a second here.
I got this from Temu. It was under like $10. I can't remember how much. It has the swing arm. You can see that ties to the side of the table, and then it has the spit shield. I don't know what the name of that is, and then the microphone, and you can take it off, and then it hooks into the port on the computer.
We would call those the popping pea shield, because Peter Pecker picked the peck, and then you get the popping sound in the microphone. There is,
and then it's got a dead cat on the microphone too. So it's got
oh, there it is. Oh,
thing. But yeah, I'm ready to do that.
Shoot.
Did they go back up?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking here. It's no longer on Prime, and yeah, it's one.
I should have just did it when I started. I shouldn't have chickened out at Christmas, but I had to buy the truck.
Yeah.
And I had to buy stuff for Sawyer for Christmas. I went to buy it for myself, and then decided I was buying this truck, and I didn't want to spend the money at the same time. I had to get the truck on the road, and I kind of needed to be able to drive. Yeah. I'd been borrowing a car for 6 months.
Let's see. So
no, sad because I love cooking because I love to eat.
Okay, this is interesting.
Yes.
Hang on. Why am I getting two different?
Hi, Diana, too. I'll take the lurking as long as you give me a thumbs up. I'll be happy. And thank you for commenting. It's really nice when people comment, and then even if they're just tell me you're lurking. That way, Facebook gives me a credit for the view. So,
okay, there's two. All right, the one I was looking at was the. Okay. I had saved the new one in there, the more expensive one, because the 183 is the exact same one as the one I had from work here, which has the CD DVD player on it, has more USB ports on it. The other one I have over here is 13641 right now. And
send me the 183 one.
You
send me both of them. The link to both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, send me both of them. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. So let me. But I'm going to go ahead and throw the cheap one here in the.
This thing is not going to live.
Might be interested in it. So there. All right. So there is the cheap one, or the 130. The 136.
Yeah,
if
I need to commit to doing that. I've been worried this one would die, and then I wouldn't have anything but my phone. I've been doing so much editing. In my members only right now, I've uploaded 4 new videos that are in members only and won't go out to the public until sometime this month. So, yes. Oh, she's talking to me harder. But yes, I do have a smoker I've cooked too.
That is the.
The pork loin. I see what she's talking about. Oh, pork loin sounds really good. I have been pork free though since June for the most part, with a few backslides. It's hard when people cook bacon to be pork free.
Okay, that's that one, and the other one here. Link on this one here. That's Control V. All right, I just sent the links to you for both those.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my wife's going,
Yeah.
why are you saving that? I'm saving it to see if the price drops, and that way I'm not buying the top of the hat. She goes, well, how well does that work? Well, I've had this one in for 2 years, and the price finally dropped on it. That's why I ordered that. She goes, oh. She thinks I just buy stuff the second it comes up. No, I buy it when price drops.
Well, I know we're going to discuss. I don't want to get into politics on this channel, but I know you're going to discuss it in one of your upcoming things. But I think in the next 30 days, I need to make this decision before the next 30 days hits.
Yeah.
Just to be sure, have it done.
Oh, okay. So Penny says,
and I do want to thank everybody that's helped with that.
Yeah, I got to make sure that Eli will eat the taco meat before I make it make pizza pockets. So there will be some experimenting going on to see it, because I know he likes the 4-cheese classical pizza pasta sauce. I have several jars of that, so I can use that and this and lots of cheese and put it together. He loves Munster cheese, and he likes Munster cheese on bread with mustard all over the bread. You know, so it's a Munster cheese sandwich, and it's like and it's something he eats, and it's But the thing is, that's part of his being on the spectrum.
As a kid, I loved ketchup.
My younger brother, as a kid,
I loved ketchup sandwiches, so I really shouldn't say ooh, but I love.
Yeah. Well, my younger brother, when he was, let me calculate back. Okay, we moved from there in '66. He's born, so he was about 5 or 6. He loved blackberry jam and peanut butter sandwiches with mayonnaise on it. Mayonnaise on peanut butter and jam. No.
You lost me at the mayonnaise, but you had me at peanut butter jam and peanut butter and blackberry jam.
He lost me at the mayonnaise too.
Oh, but I think
Eli is my oldest grandson. So yeah, and sometimes he gets very very into the behaviors. Other times he's very mellow and he's laughing and giggling and playing with his brothers. And other times he's like just totally yeah. I think it has to do with some of the stuff he gets fed at home.
Well,
but his peanut butter jam sandwiches that Eli gets is the Smuck.
I'm really working on cutting stuff out of my diet. Corn syrup out.
Yeah, well, that's what we've cut the corn syrup out of the jams, so we get the Welch's Naturals, which has no corn syrup, no high fructose corn syrup, just sugar. And so he doesn't go off like he used to do when he had the Smucker's strawberry jam, which was loaded with high fructose corn syrup. And we get the Skippy's Naturals honey roasted peanut butter. So there's none of the other crap in it. And yeah, it separates a little bit. You got to mix it up. But hey, we grew up with that.
Yeah. We buy a lot of peanut butter from the Amish where it is 100% just ground peanuts.
Yeah.
And we can buy that right there's our grocery store. They literally grind the peanuts right there in your jar for you, which is really nice. When I went down to Ohio, we did a tour of the Smucker's factory. They don't let you in where they're making it, but they have a whole museum. And I have one of the videos on my library from my Ohio trip, because it's very close to where I do the summit is the Smucker's factory. And then you can go in there, this huge store. You can buy peanut butter socks if you want, or like, I didn't realize how many products that Smucker's actually makes. They make certain cat foods, and they make the jams and the jellies. And then they have we're really a big fan of the Smucker's frozen sandwiches, the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that would be so easy to make, but my son likes to buy them. He likes the peanut butter, the whole wheat and honey ones.
Okay.
And you can buy all that food there.
Yeah. Smucker's has the what's it called? Crust. Whatever. Basically, it's a frozen peanut butter and jam sandwich.
Uncrustables. That's it.
Yeah, and it has you can buy the press on Amazon that you put it in there and it just eliminates all the crust around it. You feed that back to the chickens, or you do like
and my son,
my wife did with the grandkids one time. She took all the crusts off and she buttered it and put Parmesan cheese on it, tossed it in the toaster oven.
I use it for stuffing. I'll throw it in the freezer and keep it till November and then put it in my stuffing. Hey, Louis, it's the Marshmallow Man's here.
Hey, Louis.
I'm very jealous. Did you see his video the other day? He got a Lodge pan, and I'm very, very jealous.
I must have missed that one.
Top turns over and it's a fry pan, but then he's got the bottom pan is a nice deep, can't see it here, nice deep pan. I'm like, oh, that is so nice. He did an unboxing.
Yeah.
Oh, Penny, that would be hard. When she was babysitting, she had to babysit her cousin. All he wanted to eat was peanut butter with mustard and cheese. That would be, that'd be hard to watch. Sandy eats better than we do. She rarely eats processed food or sugar. She's diabetic. She has to be careful. Yes, my grandma and my mother were both diabetic. So I used to eat a lot better than I do now. So, yeah, the store right now, the choices at the store are not good. Not good at all. I'm really trying to can a lot more ingredients because of what I see at the store. So, like today's tomato paste. Oh.
All right, so canning question.
I got it.
Back. So when I'm going to put, I'll have 2 bowls of this put in the fridge here. So when I go to can it, I should set this out on the counter for a couple hours to come to room temperature, right?
Yes, or throw it in the microwave and heat it up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure whether I should microwave it or not, or just put it and you leave it out for a couple hours.
I microwave it because I don't want to leave it I wouldn't leave it sitting on the counter as long because I don't have time to leave it sit out on the counter. So I would microwave it, or I'd put it back in a pan and bring it back up, heat it up on the stove, and then ladle it into my jars.
Yeah, that's what I gotta. I've gotta, unless if I do a full raw pack where I sterilize the jars in the oven and let them cool down. because I normally do it hot with the glass hot. Everything's got to be hot when it goes in there.
Yeah. And it depends. I mean, if I was going to pressure can it, I might pack it in my jars right now, Gil, and put the jars and all in the refrigerator. Wipe the lids, put the jars and all in the refrigerator, and then it'll take longer when you put it in the canner to bring it up, the pressure canner. But you could heat it. Start with cold water,
right?
And you could heat it right up, and then once the steam starts coming out and you vent for 10 minutes, you've brought it all up to temperature inside your canner. So I've done that before when I know I'm going to do it like the next day or so.
So, do I need to put
they say that
liquid in with this, or can I just
they say that
pack it down in?
Well, to answer Gil's question, you don't need to, but I find that it gets like really hard, like crusty.
Okay.
Like the outside of a burger that's been fried. And so a lot of times I will add at least a little, even if you just add like an inch of water in each one, it'll help keep the moisture in there so it doesn't get so crusty.
Okay.
But what were you going to say, Louis?
Yeah, that steam I found out, once it's going pretty good, I don't wait the full 10 minutes. Once it's going pretty good, I put my hand over. And once I can't keep it there for a couple of seconds, then I put the jiggler on.
They say you should do the 10-minute venting to get all the air as much as possible pushed out of your canner by the steam. So that's why they want you to do the 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Once it's coming out pretty good and you got your hand like 2 or 3 inches away and you can't hold it there for any more like 2 or 3 seconds, you're good.
It's probably good enough. Yeah. Oh. But, well, I have been on here.
I've seen somebody do that on a video.
Yes. I don't always wait the 10 minutes, but I try to be good, especially if I'm teaching other people. I try to teach them the right way. But it is one of those things that I'm not afraid to take a little shortcut with.
All right. Let's see. I'm thinking whether I should do these in pints or quarts.
There's so much fun. Well, if it's you and the 3 boys, I would do a quart.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because, and I know Danny will come back for seconds. And if he comes back for seconds and Oliver's there, Oliver will come back for seconds because they haven't got competition to see who's going to grow up bigger than the other one. And Danny's lower in the percentile, even though he's older, and Oliver's upper in the percentiles there. Danny's just a hair taller than Oliver, and let me see here, Oliver and Danny. So they got a year and a half difference between them, but they're almost the same height. They wear the same clothes, same shoes, everything else. And but yeah.
Well, I have been on here for almost an hour. I hate to go, but if I don't get that, I only have about 45 minutes before the boy will be home from school. And if I don't get that tomatoes blended up and in the jars and processing, I'll have him bugging me, and you'll be hearing him in the background in my video. So if I'm going to make a video out of tomato paste, I got to get going.
All righty. I got to get over it and start canning this stuff too.
I just want to thank you all for coming in and being here with me. And I will try to be doing some more of these. Oh, we lost Louis. I will try to be doing some more of these lives. But thank you so much. And I will see you next Monday night on Gil's live stream. And I may, if everything goes well, see everybody Friday night. I don't know the time yet. I've got something in the works. It's supposed to be on Friday nights. It hasn't worked out the last 2. So we'll see if it works out this Friday night. But if it doesn't work out Friday night, I will see you on live stream with Gil on Monday. Bring your canning questions. Bring any ideas for videos for us, and we'll see you over there. Thank you.
See you guys later.